Hi everyone, today I'm continuing the series of the famous Oriental Rabbanim, and we're in Tunisia again today. We've done many videos on the great Tunisian Rabbanim, probably about at least 10 or 15 in this series of already 150 great Rabbanim. And over here, Rabbi Yosef Buchris, who was one of the great rabbis of Tunisia. He was actually born in the year 1885 and passed away in the English year 1949. We can learn that he became a prominent judge, a Dayan. He became a great rabbi, prominent posek, where many people came to him for sha'alot, for different questions, and he was able to answer it. And he was one of the great rabbis from a Jewish quarter in an area called Xara, Tzagirah, which was located in Beg'raba, one of the great Torah communities of Tunisia, and also would become later on a prominent rabbi in the capital of southern Tunisia also. So he was actually born, as I stated before, in the year 1885 in the area in Xara, Tzagirah over there, which was a small quarter in Beg'raba. This was back in the year 1885. And he was actually born from great rabbinic lineage. His father was actually Rabbi Avram Bוכריץ. And he was also one of the great rabbis from the Kehira. He was also a part of the Chevra Kedisha also over there. And he was a great rabbi that also dealt in the sewing trade, within regards to sewing, that sort of specific industry also. And while he was young, the great prominent rabbi, he learned with Harab, a great rabbanim, including Rabbi David Cohen Gadisha and also Rabbi Chaim Hori, also two great rabbanim from Tunisia. And it's actually interesting. I think that the family weren't necessarily so well off, so they relied, or they needed the great Chacham Yosef, who would later on become a great rabbi, Rabbi Yosef Buchris. While he was young, to maybe not learn the whole time, to also work in the family business, because they were they weren't so well off at the time. However, it was a great rabbi over there. Arranged that the family will be supported if they keep the great Rabbi Yosef Bochris will be able to learn extra. 10 people will be able to help in supporting the family as, let's just say, a sort of a stipend to keep the great potential Chacham into Torah studies, which was definitely worth it, I think, because one of the greatest rabbis in Tunisian history was produced at a later stage. They say there were 10 people from the city specifically that helped. And then afterwards he learned under the auspices of another great rabbi, Rabbi Moshe Zaken Mazuz, also, who was also a main rabbi in Beg'raba, over there, and was able to do shimush, provide shimush for the rabbi and see the rabbi in proper action, Torah action, the whole time. He was able to learn from, and he actually later on went to the capital of Tunisia to learn under another great rabbi, Rabbi Shlomo Dana, also, who was also another one of the great rabbanim from Tunisia. Tunisia had many great rabbanim over there. And in the year 1915, he started his position as a Dayan and a More Tzedek in Xara Tzagirah in Beg'raba also. And it's actually interesting, he actually, in the year 1921, he was actually appointed the head of the Bet Din over there, and which was obviously an extremely prominent position. And then later on, I think after a specific period of time, he actually moved to Israel afterwards, and he actually moved afterwards. This was obviously significantly after the 1921 period, and became a prominent rabbi in Israel. And he would later on pass away in the English year 1949 on 6th of March. This is 5th of Adar. Here we are today. And it's actually interesting. He was buried in Har-Hazeitim in Yerushalayim. And he left a lot of great descendants also, including Rav Chaim Bochric, who is, I think he's at the head of the Mostot Yosef Lekach, which is based in Ashdod, obviously a city in Israel. Also. Also interesting, there's a street in Rishon LeZion, also I believe named after him, and a Beit Knesset called the Zichron Yosef in Ashdod also. And there's also, I believe, Beit Knesset and a street named after him also in the area called Yavne, a prominent area in Yavne. He had many great Talmidim also, including Rabbi Moshe Dariham also, and Rabbi, I hope I pronounce this correctly, Harav Benjamin Mikikatz Didi, also, who was a writer, the author of another prominent book, the Toldot Yitzchak, and also Rabbi Sasia Kohen, who is a writer of another colossal Torah book called the Parochot HaMasach, also, and Midrasho Shel Shem Ve'ever. And other books he wrote also. He left great-grandsons also, including Rav Nisim Kalfon, also, who is actually a manager of a school called the Pelioetz in Ashkelon, also. And he actually himself wrote various different Torah works also. Let's look at the different writings he did. One of the books he wrote was called Yosef Lekach, which was Drushim and Chidushim on the Torah. There was Chelek Aleph, which was, I believe, published in B'jrba, and Chelek Bet was published also in B'jrba at a later stage. It was, I think, separated into Chelekim. There was also Zichron Yosef, which was Chidushim on the shut of the Arbat Chelkei Shulchan Aruch, also the 4 books of the Shulchan Aruch, and then there was a Zchut Yosef, which was a explanations drashot from the Shabbatot. And I think that was published in Tzivot, if I'm not mistaken. And the Birkat Yosef, which is further explanations on different Torah teachings. Also, this was also another colossal Torah work that he did, to name a few. And he passed away, as I related before, in the year 1949, English year 1949, Hey Adar, at the age of around 64 years old. He was. It's actually interesting. I think he was also based in, he was working also in a place called Zerazis, also in Tunisia. That was another one of the places. And it was one of the great rabbis and one of the great Dayans of Tunisia. So please, watch over the previous videos of everyone, all the great rabbanim in the series, light candles in his memory. Learn about Rabbi Yosef Buchris, also one of the great rabbis from Tunisia. And may all the zchuyot be protecting the whole of Am Yisrael, especially at this turbulent time period, which we are all going through at the moment. So please watch over the other videos. Please also don't forget to smash the like button, or if you're, wherever you're watching from, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, so then you can watch over all the other videos also. And please share also the videos to other people that might be interested. I'm wishing you all, because it's at the time of recording, we're on Thursday night. Tomorrow night is going to be Shabbat. So Shabbat Shalom in advance. So just one thing to add, we're in the year 2024 at the moment. So he passed away precisely 75 years ago. Now it is. So that's just another added thing. Rabbi Yosef Buchris, one of the great rabbis from B'jrba in Tunisia. I'm wishing you all a great day. Take care. Bye.